Patrick's garage. 4 years. Get strange clunky noise. Maybe noise goes from here? Technically impractical to take apart and replace all suspension. Here, obviously, this part worn. Holder for horses. But clunking noise more louder during that trip. But when we're driving, it utterly noisy. So now we came up only with this. We can fixing it something, but I think that isn't going to solve anything. How to find this clunky noise? It's another difficulty. We should take a look a little bit deeper. And what we hear nothing. We can wiggling all the parts and continue wasting our time. Maybe this strange clunky noise goes from my messy trunk. Maybe just tools jumping inside that trunk. Obviously tools I put in the trunk incorrect, and they bouncing inside. Thing is that trunk not sealed correctly from the car interior, and as a result probably we hear this noise. If you get situation like this, first of all will be better to check suspension, and second worthwhile thing to put your tools correctly in the trunk, or that they have no way to making strange clunky noise during that trip. As you may or may not know that I replaced lower ball joints and upper ball joints with arms, and steering rods were replaced. Considering all this, I noticed quite a lot of strange clunky noise now. But it's not like those horrendous noises when upper arm bolts loosened. Maybe it's in in the trunk jumping so much. If you saw the video I did a few weeks ago, you know that these noise are noticeable on the bumpy roads. What really caught my attention was this strange clunky noise on bumpy roads. So we should be aware of noises from front suspension. We got to consider these noises all the time. But alas, these noises now and again, And this noise intimately involved with suspension condition, I think. And as I mentioned before, something may be clunking in the trunk. Now granted, this noise we have from front suspension and from the trunk, we should check them. A lot of stuff in the trunk and trap can making these strange clunky noises. I don't like any of that crap myself. You know, these trunks have a lot of space. They're very spacious. So considered we embarrassed this noise, we should check the trunk and the front suspension. And so hard to identify from where this strange clunking noise comes. From the front if we suspect front suspension, or from the tail if we're thinking about noise inside the trunk. But considering all that noises, when we go under the hill, we can be confused with transmission noises. Noises always can't be easy explainable. But anyway, we can take small steps to improve our car condition step by step. Trunk maybe can be weight, but in the case with front suspension, we'll have to hurry. And it's a double catch that we get noises from different places. Ultimate thing we should pay attention. If we want to start from basic, we take out all the stuff from the trunk, and that's going to assist in getting rid of some of these noises. All parts of the suspension in its places and looks normal. But we're stuck in this mystery of clunking noises. It's certainly not because messy in trunk. If we put tools just in random places, we're never going to remember where they are. Really important. All our tools in one unit. I didn't spread it around. Store in the trunk tools that we use frequently. Trunk just not storage for different our crap, and we can access them really easy when you need to get them to fixing something. Hardly anybody knows what we need during that trip. Maybe I need to securing steel plates on the floor. Maybe something in the gloves box. But unfortunately, very often there is nothing we can do about that. Messy trunk. It's not always so easy. It's always easy to think about it. But we need time. It's not always easy to do. I don't think it's impossible to find noise-producing stuff. But if we do nothing, we're starting to gamble. But anyway, in the trunk, I think there is a lot of stuff that you don't really need. And if we look at the behavior of car, of front suspension, there is no something weird going on with these noises will generally last indefinitely, and they just fall apart in front of your eyes eventually. I truthfully couldn't even feel that noise. We can hear it only on the bumper road. Now, today I just draw your attention to the strange clunky noise. Noises remain in the car. Observe, do you care when you're driving under such clunky noises? So far, at least. And eventually, honestly say, I'm not sure that noises like this doesn't mean anything. You always have to pay attention for strange clunky noise during that trip. We don't want to get unsuccessful experience with car. And I think the main reason to find the source of this strange clunky noise. Now I wanted to say that I'm so glad that you decided to drop in today and have conversation with me. So, guys, listen, I wanna thank you so much for your wonderful comments. And I want to ask you if you wouldn't mind give me your comment what you think about clunking noise from the front suspension. I'd really appreciate it and thank you for advance. If you want, you can use the link in the description to watch my other videos if you want. I really appreciate you watching today's video, and if you enjoyed it, I ask you to please consider subscribing. Thank you so much for being here. So that's the end of the video for today, so see you again soon.